Why do you have a knife in your hand?
I'm scared, Rose. I'm really scared.
You don't have to be scared. I'm with you now.
I love you. And I love her too. I think she knows about us.
How did we ever get to this?
This is all my fault.
Divorce that loser! You deserve better.
If you go through with that divorce, you're not getting anything.
This is your funeral.
Do you trust me? I was only acting. It'll always be you and I. Ted George. I'm John.
Why such a woman like this should settle for second? Trust me, he doesn't deserve you.
Do you even love me, John? Sometimes I think you're with me because of my money.
I don't want to marry you, John. I'm in love with someone else.
You all played me.
It's perfect revenge.
I wanted to thank you for the gift.
You don't have to thank me. It's the least I could do.
I love it how you take care of me.
And your wife. You told me not to ask.
And don't. I love you. And I love her too.
Sometimes it's hard to understand. That's all.
Do you trust me? I'm already leaving the office.
You will find me when you come home. I'm done with the lies, John.
Lily, I'm on my way.
Is she okay?
I think she knows about us. I should go before...
Maybe it's for the best that she knows.
Did you tell her?
How can you even think that?
I need to go. She's threatening to leave. I need to go.
I didn't know if I should carry any of her wedding photos. Look happy. Look like a dream.
I don't know what you want to hear.
Tell me I'm being paranoid. Tell me I'm imagining everything.
You are.
I took a long, hard look at it. I even zoomed in. I thought that maybe Yuri's just being a jealous bitch. I know she is.
Lily, you have to believe me. I would never do anything to hurt you. To ruin what we have. Damn it.
I always suspected that lying sack of shit. I don't know what to do.
Divorce that loser! You deserve better, girl. You can stay with me for as long as you'd like. We will figure this out.
But 2 years of marriage. Who would have thought that?
He's only gonna lie to you.
Hi, I'm Ted. We have a meeting.
Mr. Georges, I've been waiting for you.
Am I late?
No, sorry to seem so unprofessional.
It's no problem. I heard that you are the best marketing firm in this city. And I have a new product. I could use your help.
We are the best because we work closely with our clients, ensuring that they get the most of our services.
This is impressive.
What do you think?
Would you like to grab dinner as we prepare to talk about it? I have a feeling you are preoccupied with something else.
This is so unlike me. It's just that
Dinner at my place tonight. Lily!
I'll send him off. No. I'll talk to him.
Lily, please. All I ask is that you hear me out.
She's not interested in what you have to say. Can you please give us some time? This is your funeral.
Say your piece. Yuri is working on our divorce papers.
Rose is not just my mistress. She's the one that's been funding our whole lifestyle.
You can't possibly be serious.
I wish I was lying, but if you go through with that divorce, you're not getting anything.
How long?
For a year now. She's been taking care of everything. The mortgages, the cars. I wanted to tell you many times, but I couldn't.
John,
I'm with her because I cannot take care of us any other way. You have to believe me.
when you said dinner, I wasn't expecting this.
You are an impeccable woman.
I don't usually mix business with pleasure.
But can tonight be about pleasure, please?
I'm sort of seeing someone. I don't want to lead you on.
I want you, Rose. And I will do everything to stay with you.
All I can offer you are my services. I hope you do choose my firm. Mr. Georges, I have to decline your advances. Have yourself a good night.
We are living under your mistress's mercy.
It's not like that.
Another woman is financing our lifestyle.
I'm working on it. Soon we'll...
I don't believe this. So, John, you want me to be okay with the fact that you're seeing another woman? Your husband is calling.
Are you willing to give everything up so that I can be with you and only you? Can't you see we'll lose everything? Would you still want to be with me then?
Are you forcing me to accept the fact that you have a sugar mommy and cannot let her go?
Lily, I have a plan.
What plan?
Not in the office, remember? Your rule. I missed you.
Does she want a divorce?
I already told you.
I know.
We're still together.
Rose Barkley? I'm Mr. George's personal assistant. He asked me to deliver these to you personally. He's eager to start working with you. Mr. George's will contact you about the details.
Thank you. Every petal is the time that has passed whilst I think of your pretty face.
What's this?
Excuse me?
Are you just gonna pretend I'm not standing here?
Why are you suddenly so jealous?
Throw it away.
No. I will do no such thing. As long as you're still married, I'm allowed to entertain options.
She probably bought the wine too.
How long do you think you can keep this up?
If I leave now, the 2 years I've been married to him will be wasted.
Do you really think you can be happy knowing that another woman holds the leash to your man?
You've always been the smart one. What should I do?
Get the most from them and then run.
But how am I supposed to do that when I don't even know what we own and what we don't?
Be the loving wife he knows you to be. And I will help you drop the contract that will get you everything. It's the perfect revenge.
Are you moving in?
I was just leaving.
Should I not entertain guests in her house?
We have a problem.
Is she leaving you?
We're in debt, Lily. I have been working to pay it off. Rose paid about half of it, but if she stops paying the debt, we're screwed.
Isn't she willing to continue paying?
I don't think you understand the seriousness of the situation here. We're bankrupt, Lily. Rose is all that stands between us and the loan sharks who will ruthlessly kick us out of our own home.
But what happened to the money we have saved? We were living above our means?
A friend of mine convinced me to invest in some stocks. I thought we would triple our money, but then...
So you invested in some stocks, and then you sold out loan sharks without telling me?
I knew you'd look at me the way you're looking at me now.
I'm not willing to lose everything because of your stupid mistake. Do what you must.
Enjoying those?
Mr. Gorgeous.
Call me Ted, please.
Ted, I met your assistant. He's...
Charming. I guess the work done.
I was just working on the numbers for a project.
That is not why I'm here. Have you given more thoughts to my interest in you?
I already told you I'm seeing someone else.
And I already told you that I'm not letting you go. I can take care of you.
I can take care of myself, thank you. We should keep this professional, or I will have to drop you as a client.
Forgive me. Please don't let this opportunity go because of this. I'll act professionally.
Am I interrupting?
I don't believe we've met before. Ted George.
I'm John, Rose's lead employee.
You'll be working closely with my account. Keep me updated. I'll be seeing you.
What was that about?
I can't do this with you right now.
I chose you. She asked me to choose.
I don't know if I can believe you.
I'll do anything to prove it. Just name it.
Let me move in with you.
How did we ever get to this?
This is all my fault.
For better, for worse. Like the vows we made for each other.
I may have dug a deeper hole for us.
More debt?
She wants to move in.
You told her she couldn't, right?
You have to move out.
Where am I supposed to go, John?
You asked me to do whatever it takes. I told her that you moved out and that you wanted a divorce. You could move in with Yuri until I have all this sorted out.
I am not leaving my house, John. This is our home.
I gave her a key. I don't know when she's moving in.
You have to rethink this. Just tell her I refuse to leave.
You could stay in the staff room until I have all this sorted out.
You want me to stay in the staff room in my own house?
For a while.
Why didn't you offer to move in with her?
Again, you asked me to do whatever it takes so she could pay off her debts.
I can't believe this is happening.
We are finally getting everything we've ever wanted.
You make me happy.
This feels right.
Judy calls. Do you mind putting these away for me? I have to run off, but I'll be back.
Anything I can help with?
No, I'll be back.
I'll make us dinner to celebrate.
Sometimes I wonder if this is really my life.
How long were you standing there?
Long enough to hear you say that moving in with her feels right.
I was only acting.
Are you sure?
It'll always be you and I. We'll get through this. And then we'll be able to live the life we've always wanted. You deserve the world. And so much more. And I will place you on a pedestal where everyone will be envious of you. Hmm?
What's all this?
This is my way to express myself.
I thought we were going to keep it professional.
I lied. Have you ever had dinner while watching the sunsets?
This feels nice, but
Can we pretend for tonight? I know your convictions. I respect them after tonight.
I have to admit this feels nice.
I have a request.
Anything.
Don't treat her the way you never treat me.
I would never do that. Do you think I should set the table now or wait until she calls?
I need to leave. I can't sit around and watch as my husband fondle us over another woman.
This one or this one?
I need the hard stuff.
What's really going on? That bad, huh?
She's living in my house.
How did it happen?
I don't know. When I was leaving, he was making her dinner. And then he looked at the time like it was all real and I was invincible.
I can only imagine how it must make you feel, girl. How about we even the odds?
What are you doing?
Hey, Randy. What are you up to? Yeah, you're working so hard. You should come over. Me and my girl are letting loose tonight. Yeah, see you. Bye. He's coming.
What time is it?
You were waiting for me?
I made us dinner.
You're amazing. I want to see you again.
You do?
I do.
Wow.
I'll make breakfast.
So, did you have a good night? Who is that? He's my other best friend. Lily, you deserve to be happy. Fuck John!
Fuck John.
Yeah.
Early morning?
Yeah, I'm checking my calendar.
About last night.
I lost track of time with a client.
Was that client Ted George's?
Do we have a problem?
You two are getting awfully close.
I can't deal with this right now. I'm gonna get to the office.
When will I ever be enough? Where have you been?
Are you asking as my husband or as my roommate?
What's going on with you?
I need something from this exchange. You can't be the only one benefiting.
I'm doing this for us!
Well, if that's the case, I need $500,000 to take care of my expenses. You were doing it for us, right?
Okay. About this morning.
I don't want to fight.
Neither do I. I'm sorry for jumping to conclusions. Can you blame me? I mean, you're a beautiful woman. And a man like Ted,
You don't have to be jealous of him. He has nothing on you.
we have a problem. Lily wants $500,000. Didn't you hear me?
I did. But what's that got to do with me?
She wants to sue you.
Why in the world would she want to sue me?
She wants to sue us for mental distress. Her best friend convinced her to do it.
Mental distress?
They're willing to settle for $500,000. And then we'll be free to live our lives the way we want.
Honestly, loving you feels like I'm in prison. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Why would you say that?
I'm ready to go to court to prove that I did not cause mental distress to her.
She's already ready to sign the papers. But she might ask for more if we take her to court.
Is everything okay, sir?
I want her.
Rose, I kind of know how you feel.
Do you know who she's dating now?
John Jackson. She used to be his mistress, but now they've moved in together.
Why such a woman like this should settle for second?
I don't know. What would you like me to do about it?
Just find out what is his motivation.
Rose will be home any minute. You have to go back to the staff room.
I am confined to a room in my own house.
I'm getting you what you asked for. This will all be worth it.
Do you have $500,000 in you?
Oh.
What's going on here?
Oh, this is the woman that's taking my space.
I'll get rid of her.
We need to change the locks.
Are you kidding me?
You need to leave now. This is inappropriate.
I want my money!
You'll get it. Leave, or I might change my mind about it.
Fine.
You okay?
I can't believe you. She doesn't have a clue, does she?
I almost told her everything. I mean,
And I'm glad you didn't. Listen, we can blackmail John for what he's worth. These are the divorce papers.
You could have ruined everything.
I had to show you how serious I am.
We could lose everything.
You've been saying.
You want her gone? Sign this.
Is that what you want?
She's tired of the bullshit.
I was asking her. She's capable of answering herself. Please, don't do this to me.
I don't know.
What's going on?
He doesn't want to let her go.
What are you doing here?
John, leave my house. Now!
Someone please tell me what's going on here.
That's my husband.
Soon to be ex-husband.
And are you still together?
I don't know.
Is he bothering you? Is he threatening you?
I would understand if this makes you change your mind.
I don't think there's anything you could do that would make me like you less.
But I'm doing a bad thing because I'm hurt. And I want him to hurt as much as I am.
You can talk to me.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's okay. I'm here when you want to talk about it, okay? John Jackson is on the list of people we've loaned money to.
This means we can easily get rid of him.
I've never asked you for anything, sir, but he's married to the woman I'm interested in.
We could make him leave town.
He seems like a stubborn man. Perhaps we just reveal his motives to Rose.
I don't want to jeopardize my should-I-be with her.
Maybe we should let things play out the way they have been. Intervene when necessary.
I can sit by and let that lowlife take advantage of her.
I didn't think I would find you here.
I honestly don't know why I'm back.
Things have really gotten out of hand, haven't they?
They have, John. I think you should tell her the truth. We could still make it work.
What would everybody think? Your family already looks down on me. And mine? Lily. If I had another way, I would take it, but honestly, I don't. I know you don't deserve this. I know I've fucked up. But I'm trying to make it right. You have to believe me.
You always amaze me.
I wasn't expecting you, Ted.
I thought that would surprise you. Does the person you with know how lucky they are?
I don't know if they do. Sometimes, just sometimes, I I shouldn't be dumping my personal problems on you.
Would you like to have dinner with me tonight? I promise to be a gentleman. Was that yes?
Ted, I don't think I should see you alone anymore.
I told you I'm not going to be giving up.
You make me question myself.
It's taking everything inside me not to kiss you right now.
What about John?
Trust me, he doesn't deserve you.
Just because he doesn't wear the kind of suit you wear, or doesn't have the kind of money you have, doesn't mean he's not a man capable of taking care of me.
As I told before, the man you're with doesn't know how lucky he is. I wish you would let me show what is true love about.
I'm the lucky one. Now please leave, Ted. What am I doing?
Is everything okay?
I think I moved in too quickly, John. This isn't working for me.
Did I do something wrong? Please, Rose, tell me what I did so that I can make it right.
Do you even love me, John?
Of course I love you. I always have and I always will.
I don't believe you, John. Sometimes I think you're with me because of my money.
Why would you even think that?
I've been here for the last 2 weeks, and the more I stay, the more of a nuisance I feel.
I have given everything to you. I have given you everything you asked for. I even left my wife. What more do you want?
Time. I need to get out of here. I don't know why I'm here.
You know I'm right.
I don't want to talk about it.
I wish I knew you were coming. I would have made this evening much more special for us.
This is good enough.
A woman with everything a man would love. A man like me, that is.
I'm confused, Ted. You make me feel...
Let me love you.
I think I'd like you to. But I'm not ready to leave John.
I did not spend all these days in the basement to end up on a street like a fucking dog!
What am I supposed to do? She's about to leave me.
I can't believe I'm saying this. But you have to make her stay.
This is all Ted George is doing.
Then we should find a new distraction for him, don't you think?
I'm pretty sure you're not his type.
I was not talking about me at all. But in the meantime, you need to be the most romantic man in the world.
Do you like them?
This was you.
I wanted to apologize for last night. I know I haven't been the man that you fell in love with, but I'm willing to give you everything that I have.
What about your wife?
She'll no longer be a concern. I've taken care of her. And and $500,000.
John, you don't know what this means to me.
I love you, Rose, and I mean it.
I can't believe you're choosing to stay with that.
He's always been by my side. He always found a way to take care of me.
By choosing another woman? You can't possibly believe that things are gonna get better.
I stayed in that basement long enough to know that I don't want to compromise.
I can always help you to start over. I'm here for you, no matter what.
No, I cannot leave John. But there's something you can do for me.
Whatever it is, I'm not going to like it.
I need you to pursue Mr. George. You're his type. Just for as long as John and I figure things out.
You cannot be serious.
I wouldn't ask you if things weren't dire. Please, Yuri.
You didn't have to do this.
Oh, but I wanted to. You deserve everything on a golden platter.
What brought about the sudden change?
I realize I didn't deserve you, and I'm lucky that you even want to be with me. I have a surprise for you tonight, if you come home.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to that. What about Randy?
It was never gonna work out. He doesn't deserve someone like me.
Why did you choose to put yourself down?
Maybe it's because I never got to experience what love can really do for me.
Alright, if I'm going after Ted George's, you should get to see what Randy has to offer. He's a nice guy, and you are the first girl he's really interested in.
But what if he finds out?
Let's worry about it when it happens. For now, you have a chance for happiness, and I want you to take it, girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, wait, close your eyes. I don't want you to ruin the surprise. Come. Okay.
Goodness, this is...
A night to show you how much you mean to me. Ted.
Please don't let him ruin our night. You never have to worry about him.
I trust you.
I thought I was winning everything fine. She totally interested in me.
Women are complicated, sir. Perhaps you should give her some more time.
I've been giving her time. It's almost 2 days. But I've never heard something from her.
Would you like me to see what's going on?
Could you please? Damn it, Rose!
Why does it feel like you have something to tell me, but you don't know how to?
Because I do, but I'm not sure how you're going to react, so...
I actually have something to ask you as well, so how about we exchange information?
You go first.
How's your friend Lily?
You really like her, don't you?
I wanted to ask her out on a date. I mean, if she's out of that sticky situation with her husband.
That would be great. I kind of have a crush on your boss. and I was hoping you could get in a good word for me. It's been a long time coming.
I kind of find that hard to believe.
It could be a double date.
What?
I don't know. I just can't help it.
You have been ignoring my calls?
I have been talking to a personal assistant about the progress of your account.
I want first-hand information from you. And only you.
Do you mind?
I do mind. I don't want to leave you alone in a room with him.
This is my working space, and I don't want to brawl between you two. Do you mind giving us a moment? Please?
Is this what you really want?
He's a client. He has the right to decide. I owe you an explanation.
I thought you were willing to give us a shot.
I already told you, Ted. I cannot do that. He has sacrificed a lot for me.
What about us?
There is no us, Ted. I'm sorry I let you on.
You went to see her, didn't you?
She acted as if.
Then perhaps what I'm about to tell you might just be what you need.
I don't think you can lighten up my mood, Randy. I'm wallowing, can't you see?
I got you a blind date. I think meeting someone new might help.
I don't want anyone else. I want Rose.
Too bad. Our guests will be arriving in the next few hours. So I suggest you get ready.
What did you do, Randy?
Why didn't you want me to join your little meeting?
Are you jealous?
Shouldn't I be? I mean, he's clearly interested in you.
He knows we're together and that I'm not leaving you.
Are you sure about that?
How would you like me to prove it to you?
Marry me. Is that a yes?
It is. I will marry you.
You are going to be my wife.
Welcome, welcome.
You have a beautiful home.
I didn't think you were going to make it.
I had to bring her along. She was so anxious to go out after her. I've been following your growth since, well, I heard your name.
Is that so? What do you think?
For such a young man, you've done extremely well for yourself.
Thank you.
Is everything okay?
It's more than okay, it's excellent.
I wanted our first date to be a little bit more private, but Yuri insisted on a double date.
Those two seem to be really hitting it up.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Yuri's a great conversationalist. She can make anyone laugh.
Yeah.
I'm not boring you, am I?
Getting married. Who? Rose and John. Calm down. You gotta calm down, girl. Tell me, what you want me to do? It's over for me, Yuri. I don't even know what I want to do anymore.
Does it mean that I don't have to hang out with that arrogant prick anymore? You don't like him, do you? I want to leave.
So what do you think?
She's no Rose, but I like her.
I told you, a dinner with the girls would be all that we needed. I still don't understand why they have to follow each other into the bathroom, though.
Sing toilet breaks?
We have to call it a night. It was pleasure meeting you.
Did we do something to upset you?
Something came up. We gotta go.
We need to talk. I just asked her to marry me and she said yes.
Rereading it for the 100th time will not make what's happening less real.
I know, but I just don't understand why he would do something so reckless. We had a plan.
To pimp me out. Randy's calling. You need to talk to him.
And what am I gonna tell him? Hey Randy, I'm sorry, but my life is a mess right now and my husband is getting married to his mistress.
Oh my god. Do you think he heard us?
You think that's him?
I didn't mean to break news by text, but we have to talk.
No explanation needed. Your message was loud and clear.
It'll only be a couple months, and I'll be entitled to half of everything.
You're not going to stand by and listen to his bullshit.
Well, guess you'll be needing this then.
It'll always be you and I, baby. We can have a wedding after all this is done.
You need to leave my house, John. Now.
Hey Randy, did someone die?
I...
Come on Randy, this is not the time.
I think I overheard something that I really shouldn't have.
What? Is Rose sick? Is she in hospital?
She's getting married.
You're lying.
I wish I was. I wish I am, but
Tell me what you heard. Tell me exact words.
I heard her say that Lily's husband is getting married to her mistress. And unless he has another mistress, then I really don't...
I don't care about waiting for the right opportunity anymore. I'm making my way to her and telling her everything.
Sir, wait.
You need to be done with that nonsense. Now.
How am I supposed to let him go?
Set him free. It doesn't worth it.
I'm done.
My girl.
You fucking snake!
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know everything about you and what you are planning to do.
I don't know what you heard, but if you're here for my fiance, I suggest you do that at the lobby.
So that's true.
Well, we decided we wanted to make things official. I mean, that's what two people in love do, right?
What is the meaning of this?
Tell me it's not true.
What isn't true?
Are you marrying him?
It is true. That is a personal matter, Mr. Georges. You shouldn't meddle in my affairs anymore.
You should know who you're marrying with.
I know whom I'm marrying. I barely know you, Ted. I would really appreciate it if we could keep things professional. If this affects our work relationship, I'm happy to hand your account back to you. You okay?
Where is she?
I only need you to sign this, and I'll be out of your hair.
So this is it? It's what she really wants?
Technically, it's against the law to have more than one wife. Unless you want to explain to Rose why you cannot marry her in this state.
I never wanted it to come to this.
I'm not here to hear your sob about what you could have done, John. I don't have time to waste.
Wait. Please tell her that I still love her.
Some kind of way to show her. I'm not going to pass along your message, John. Oh, and before I forget, you're no longer welcomed in my apartment. Randy.
What are you doing here?
Served Lily's ex-husband divorce paper. And what are you doing here?
Official business that doesn't concern you.
I would stay a bit longer, but the mere sight of him makes me sick.
Remember me?
Ted George's assistant. Go away. I don't want to fight with you.
I didn't expect such arrogance from a man who owes us so much money.
I don't owe Ted George's any money.
Do you remember the men that you borrowed the money from? They're part of Ted George's business counterparts.
You gotta be kidding. I've been paying.
Have you?
I approve. Look.
Did you change your name to Rose Barkley?
So you want me to back off, otherwise you're gonna escalate things, huh?
You catch on quickly. The good news is we have a limited offer for you. We're willing to cancel all of your debts if you just get lost. But if you don't, we'll be forced to tell Rose everything.
Not again. Randy, what in the world are you doing here?
I actually came here to see you. I heard you recently changed residence and I just came to inform you that we'll be working more closely on the accounts together.
Is this true?
What are you doing here?
I have everything under control. You shouldn't be beating yourself up about this.
How can I not? She's marrying someone else.
I'm not sure the wedding will go on. We'll do whatever it takes to make her see who he really is.
She didn't want to hear me out. I tried.
I'll make her listen. Just leave it to me. She will see him for who he really is, I promise.
I just want her to know the truth. It hurts me to see someone taking advantage of her.
I know. Just leave it to me.
I wanted to pour some wine, but it will only make you feel lament. Let's raise those negative feelings out.
If it wasn't for you, I don't know if I could get through this.
You're stronger than you think. Trust me.
What is this?
I don't think I heard you laugh for a while.
I am done crying. This situation had me feeling all sorts of things.
I'm here for you.
I know. And you don't know how much it means to me.
Let me guess. You know why you're here now?
Part of me feels this is all wrong. Can you not? I imagined I would feel more than dead in my heart. John has given up so much for me, and I don't know what else to do.
Shouldn't you be telling him more than?
I don't want to see him ungrateful for his sacrifices.
I doubt he'll be not grateful.
You would understand.
I wanted to see how you're doing.
Well, I'm officially divorced.
Does it make me look bad, acting so glad?
I don't know. Does it?
Means I can properly ask you out without hesitation.
I'll have to think about that.
How about now?
You were with him again, weren't you?
I just went out to get some fresh air. That's all.
Do you even want to be with me? Or is this just some kind of joke to you?
I don't know where you're so worked out.
Because you keep doing the same thing over and over again.
I stood by your side while telling Ted off.
Yet you're sneaking in, coming from his place. Maybe you should be together.
Is that what you want?
Of course not. I love you, Rose. You should set a date for the wedding.
And I don't think she wants to marry you.
Ted! She came to me a few nights ago. She doesn't want to get married.
He won't make it to the wedding, I'm sure of it. I'm visiting him later today.
I'm letting her go. Let's leave him alone.
What about the money that they owe us?
It's pocket change compared to the bills I'm amazed. If she's happy, or will be, I want her to be happy.
Are you sure about this?
I'm working on getting your money back.
Against my better judgment, Ted's decided to cancel your debt. Consider this a wedding present.
I don't know what to say.
If you're marrying her for the money, just let her go. But if you really love her, make her happy.
Shouldn't you be planning your wedding?
I wanted to celebrate with you first.
Celebrate with me? Why? What for?
My debt has been cancelled.
Does this mean you don't have to go through with the wedding anymore?
And let that kind of money go?
You were on me doing this to get on your feet, and now you don't have to.
We have more reason to do this now. She will make us rich.
Break off the engagement. We can start again.
When I marry her, I will be rich. Don't you get that?
Your boyfriend here is amazing. John was here, wasn't he?
He's free of debt.
Are you guys getting back together? Fuck, then why the long face?
He's still going through with the marriage. I mean, his only motive is to get as much from her as he can.
Someone needs to tell her.
But it can't be me.
I don't even know her.
Look, we can't let her go through with this.
I'm his ex-wife. Would you believe me if you were her?
And I'm the ex-wife's best friend. Would you believe me?
John? John? I don't approve of that level of drunkenness.
Lily never questioned my drinking. Who are you to question it?
I'm about to be your wife in a few days. Shouldn't that count for something?
Lily was the kind of wife you could come home to. You. I barely get to see.
Did you come to check up on me?
I did. This is unlike you.
If you have ever loved and lost, you would know what I'm going through.
The irony is, you've just handed her to a man who doesn't deserve her.
I don't want to hear that.
You might be the only one who can get through to her. She's making a mistake. She'll live miserably and lose everything.
Fuck!
Can I see Ted?
We're happy you're here, aren't we, Ted?
Are you okay, Rose?
I can't get out of it.
Say when, and I will take you away from this place.
You know I can do that.
I'll tell you what everyone's afraid of. He's marrying you for your money. He doesn't love you. He never has and never will.
Is it true, Ted?
Look, I can get the proof. I just need to...
It's late, Randy. Let Rose hear it's not her slave at the moment.
Don't speak for me.
I'm on your side, and I will give you whatever you need. But in order to listen, you need to calm down first, and be willing to listen.
We'll sleep on it. But by tomorrow morning, I'll get you the proof you need.
I will show you where to sleep.
You have to believe that I'm only chasing her for us.
We are done, John. And I need you to leave before Yuri comes back. I may be kind to you, but Yuri...
I don't care about Yuri.
A few years ago, hell, a few weeks ago, I would have crawled into the basement with you. But since I got rid of you, I can see clearly we were so wrong for each other.
But
I need you to leave. Leave!
That was quite a performance.
I hope it would be enough to convince Rose.
If she doesn't see him for who he is yet, she must be blind. Ted?
I want you to keep an open mind.
We'll do her one better. Lily, sure.
you have to believe that I'm only chasing her for us.
We are done, John. And I need you to leave before Yuri comes back.
We didn't know how to tell you.
Or if you would even believe us.
They didn't want to hurt you.
What do you want to do?
Give her some time to cool off.
I'll go talk with her.
Wait. I think it's better I did. I can do this. I'm also to blame.
You did this to me too.
I saw the arrow in my waist, and now I'm trying to right my wrongs.
You should have said something.
Would you have believed me?
What she's saying is true. I know because I've been with her through it all.
I can't believe this is happening to me.
I'll tell you what I told Lily. You can choose to wallow in pain or to turn it into peace.
I don't know what to start with.
That's why we're here. And we're gonna make sure that you have everything you need.
He's calling.
Can I suggest something? Just answer it as if nothing is going on.
Rose,
I'm here.
I behaved like a prick last night. You don't deserve that. I know.
Do you still want this wedding? Or you want to get back with Lily?
There's no more Lily. I am only invested in you. I want to marry you.
I'll be back in the evening. I need to finish some wedding preparations first.
Before we hang up, tell me, are you at Ted's house?
I'm with friends. I'll see you in the evening, John.
I love you, Rose. And I'm excited to be spending the rest of my life with you.
This fucking asshole!
She never liked him.
With good reason, huh?
What now? He'll be expecting me in the evening.
Okay, well, we're gonna do it.
Is everything okay?
You were right. You really showed me what love looks like.
That was some hell of a talk.
John's expecting her to show up in the evening.
She's not going back to that fucker.
Yuri has a plan.
He needs to know what it really feels like to lose everything. You both are not going to like what I have in mind.
Yuri.
You've known me long enough to know that I won't plan anything too stupid.
Hey, John.
Lily, I don't mean to be rude. And I'm glad that you're here, but what do you want?
I have been thinking about what you said. And you're right. We cannot throw away everything we've shared over the years.
That's nice.
And she comes home late, so we'll have time to talk things through.
If you want to talk, maybe you should go back to your room and we'll talk later, okay?
Shit, she's home early.
Honey?
Isn't it bad luck for the groom to see the bride in her wedding dress before the wedding?
But I'm not wearing it. I think we're safe.
That's nice.
Sorry for rambling. I'm just too excited to be spending the rest of my life with you.
I'm excited too.
I'm aware of the sacrifices you've done for me. Now it's my turn to return the favor.
I miss this. Sleeping next to you.
Good breath.
I don't mind. I missed it all.
I missed you too.
I'm glad you finally came to your senses.
I want you, John. So I will do whatever it takes to have you back. Even if it means living in this staff room until it's all over.
We're gonna make it through this, Lily. But you have to believe me and trust that I have everything planned out.
I was thinking, we don't have to wait for too long for us to be together. There are other ways.
Other ways.
I can't stand losing you to her. So maybe we could kill her 1 month into the marriage, so you will get everything instead of just half.
We'd have to make it look like an accident.
And accidents happen all the time around the house. Remember the time when I almost rolled down the stairs?
What brought this on? Does Yuri approve?
I didn't tell her about this. I'm here because I still have feelings for you. Morning, Brad, remember?
You know, an accident could happen at the wedding also. I mean, it's not unheard of. People die all the time, in odd places.
After signing the marriage certificate, at the reception. Do you know if she added you to her will?
I don't know. But I took out a life insurance policy in her name.
Well, I could ask Yuri to draw some papers and name you the sole beneficiary to everything after her death. He took the bait, just like you said he would.
Predictable fuck.
He didn't resist, did he?
He was forthcoming.
What took you so long?
I wanted to make sure that he lives the life he deserves.
Cheers, girls. Cheers.
We get the old front row site.
I want to see the look on his face when our guys work on him.
If you do that, you ruin the whole plan. You just have to trust the girls.
Will you handle Ted George's accounts? I've already spoken to his personal assistant. He should stop by later.
Why would you do that?
I thought he'd like that. We've been having issues with Ted, and I don't want it to be what tears us apart. If you can handle it, then...
I understand that John and I will be handling the accounts from henceforth.
Yes, Mr. Owens. Would you like me to leave the room?
You should stay. You know more about the accounts than I do.
But I have the wedding stuff to take care of. It's in 2 days, and I haven't gotten half of what I need. We'll see you at home later.
You must be ecstatic.
I thought you forgave my debt.
We did.
Then why was I visited by some goons asking for the money?
Mr. Georges is a man of honor. He would never go back on his word.
Is this some kind of sick joke? I got bruises all over my body.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you fucking kidding me? They told me that if I hadn't paid, they're gonna ruin my face!
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Have you ever seen a bruised up groom before?
I guess you'll be the first. That's if I'm invited to the wedding and you haven't paid up yet.
Fuck!
I wish you were there. You should have seen him.
I can't interrupt your laugh. This was all worth it.
So, are you going to tell me what your plans are now?
I am actually.
And are you going to share them with me?
Not until it actualizes. Wanted to talk to you about something important.
Sure, go ahead.
You have been by for how long now?
Over 10 years, Mr. George. Are you firing me for becoming too personal?
I'm thankful that you care enough to meddle.
Then what is it, Mr. George? I promised to do better. I promised to let it all go if that's what you want.
You're been calling me officially. I'm not firing you, Randy. In fact, I want to give you more responsibilities. Of course, it comes with a rise, if you want it.
Of course I wouldn't mind more responsibilities. I can handle it.
Never call me Mr. George again. I'm making you a partner.
Partner?
That's right. You deserve it, Randy. Thanks for everything.
Hi. Is she here?
No. You don't know how glad I am to see you.
Did you miss me?
Always.
Sit down. So, I'm sorry, but I have to be quick because I have something planned with you later tonight. So, she told me to give you these to sign. Here's the pen, and you can sign right here and right here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so, unfortunately, we don't really have time for that. If you want, I can send you a copy later today so you can go through it and give Rose to sign. Yeah, here, please. Great, in here as well. Here. Awesome, alright, I'll just leave you a copy so you can go through it. Here you go. And I'll see you after the wedding, the day after tomorrow. Is that okay? Alright, thank you.
Do you like it?
What did you do?
You don't like it?
I didn't say I didn't like it. It just might take some getting used to.
Well, I like it. I think it makes me look different.
I would like it more if you signed over the Ted George's account. He's really putting pressure on us.
But urgent, huh?
We have to make a living.
I can't believe you got the bastard to sign this. You motivated me into getting better for myself.
The bastard doesn't even know what's about to hit him.
Just imagine the look on his face. I am the luckiest woman alive, having you as a friend.
Don't start.
You saved me. You've changed my life.
You would have done the same for me, wouldn't you? In a heartbeat. I know.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh,
Cannot possibly interrupt.
I'm assuming you're here for her.
I wanted you to be the first person to hear my good news.
What news?
Ted's made me partner.
Really?
Oh.
You make everything better.
And you make me believe there's happiness.
I want to be with you, Lily. After all this, I never want you to leave my side.
You look amazing.
Sure, it's not too much. I asked them for something that isn't good for a wedding.
If it weren't like this, I would have shown you to the work to see.
Made the biggest mistake when I turned you down.
Good things take time, and our time had not come yet.
Our time has come, and I'm choosing the duty to myself over the desire of being with a man who doesn't love me.
But where do I fit in?
You're the biggest part of me, and I won't make a mistake of letting you go.
You made me the happiest man in this world, and I didn't know until I lost you.
Tomorrow will start a new chapter of our life, and I can't wait to feel the bliss of being loved properly.
I have big plans for us, Rose, and no one and nothing will come in the way of that. You are my future, and I'm honored.
Damn it!
No. I can't involve her in all this.
You're so beautiful. He's a fool for ever letting you go.
I don't know about that. I was in on it at the start.
He was manipulating you.
If it wasn't for Yuri knocking some kind of sense into me,
Hey. You're not that type of person.
How can you be so sure?
Because, Lily, in the time that I've spent with you, all you've done is fight.
I'm scaring myself over nothing. If Randy didn't send the goons.
Why are you answering the phone?
Dude, I don't have your money.
I want the money you win.
I will get you the money I owe you by the end of next week. I'm working on something.
Do you know how many times I heard that line?
If you let me make a call, I will double the money I owe you.
The beauty of life is that we get to choose who we want to be.
I wish I believed that.
We have work to do, but I'll stand by your side no matter what. I'll help you realize that I'm right about the person that you are.
Why would John be calling you?
This is unusual. Are you finished with the accounts?
Please tell him not to hurt me.
Who?
The guy you sent over to collect the money. I can double it. I promise you'll have the full amount by the end of next week.
Okay, put him on.
He wants to talk to you.
What?
How about we let him go for now? We can pick this up tomorrow after the wedding.
Okay. He said you have wedding tomorrow. I hope you saved me some cake.
Okay.
What was that all about?
I was just making sure that John was really on his path to redemption.
Was that really necessary? He was already doing everything we set him out to do.
Are you defending him?
What happened to being a nice guy?
I was only taking advantage from the fact that he owed Ted money. I'm doing to him what he's been doing to you for years.
Does Dad knows about it?
He does. But it was me that initiated it. He has nothing to do with it, about it.
But did you ever stop to think that maybe if you push him over the edge, he might do something stupid?
Lily, I've been dealing with people like him all my life. I can predict his next move even before he makes it.
I hope you're right. I wouldn't want you to be the reason of innocent person's death.
Is it wrong for me to wish that this was all real? In another world?
But we are real.
I mean, getting married. Not to John, of course, but still.
Right place, right person, right time.
But I had the right person already. Just not the time or place.
I have the right person too.
John?
I need your help, Rose. I really need your help.
What? What do you need my help for?
Please, Rose. Please come home.
Is everything okay?
It's John. He needs me.
Do you want to go with you?
No, I'm... Why do you have a knife in your hand?
A man,
Everything's going to be okay. I'm here now.
I'm scared, Rose. I'm really scared.
You don't have to be scared. I'm with you now.
Everything so far has gone according to plan. You don't have to worry.
Something goes wrong. What if he finds out about it all?
You don't have to worry your pretty little head about anything.
Listen, I acted out of spite, and Lily was right, okay? What I did was completely unnecessary.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Remember this money that John borrowed from loan sharks?
What started this all mess?
Well, Ted and Randy are the loan sharks.
That would have been useful information from the start. What have you done?
All we did was encourage our collectors to put a little bit of pressure on
You
Ted.
did what? I would never have guessed.
I admit I'm wrong, okay? But what if I did more good than harm? Hello, Ted? Would you like me to come over?
I need to put some eyes on Jackson House, just in case.
It's all been quiet. I told you John wasn't the type of man to kill anyone.
Thank goodness. I thought...
Going somewhere.
Today's going to be a long day. Best to be prepared. In another life, maybe I would have been interested in you.
It all was a part of Lily's plan when she was convinced that she has a chance with John.
I mean what I said. In another life.
In another life.
Is everything prepared for a wedding?
Is everything okay?
I'm just fitting the dress for later.
You better come down. We're waiting for you.
Give me a minute. Right place, right time, right person. John's none of those things. What am I even doing? It's time to give the performance of a lifetime, Rose. Your life might depend on it.
If there's no objection, let's get you to wed.
This wedding is happening on my property illegally. I didn't consent to this.
No. This is my house.
Not according to this document right here.
I also object to this wedding. It's being funded by money embezzled from a scam John's been running.
But I
don't want to marry you, John.
I can sort all this out. You have to trust me.
I know everything, John. I'm in love with someone else.
Are you ready to find the right place and time?
You all played me.
I hope you send me some cake.
You have to help me.
Make sure he leaves the property immediately.